Right on time. Thank you for joining Minions at the Zoo, Night Show 1810. I'm your host, Johnny Hellcat, and with me today is Dale Hayes.
Someone send help.
There's no help for you.
No one's even tried. That's not fair.
Well,
Y'all are a bunch of quitters.
granted, the night's still young. But yeah, no one's coming. So
I'm so ornery.
So how have things been?
Busy, man. Fuck, I've forgotten what days are off are like, so I don't know anymore.
Yeah, you're a busy guy now.
Yeah, it's because kids don't want to work. What else is new?
Yeah, that's no surprise.
Let's sign up for a job that works 5 days a week, and then that schedule being Wednesdays through Sunday, and we're just gonna call in sick on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So you only want to work 2 days of the week? No, I'll work the 5 day week, but you keep calling it sick. It's okay, I'll work it, but how?
You're sick. Hey, Poppy.
I'm sick and tired of your fucking bullshit, kids. Get it together.
That is partial eye cancer, and I mean, you see him wasting away in the smoke here.
What are you talking about? I'm as healthy as an ox. Lungs of steel over here.
Hey, Terry.
Need a lozenge.
Hey, Mesh. Terry, I
Hi,
had
people.
I had sent you the link, so
Don't do it, man. It's a trap.
no,
Just kidding. Come keep me company.
do join us.
So how you been, bud?
Busy.
Yeah.
As much as I hate customer service, it has been pointed out to me that I'm actually good at my job, and
That doesn't surprise me.
I hate it.
Right? I've gone from when I'm told to that I'm good at dealing with people when I hate dealing with people. I've gone from answering with why to well, that's just because they're dumb.
Yeah. It's like, man, we've listened to your phone calls and you handle the customers really well. I'm like, well, you should listen to what I'm saying when the phone's off.
That's because they can't see my face. Thank God these aren't Zoom calls, or this would be a whole different story.
oh yeah.
This would be a whole nother conversation. You know what I'm saying?
I am really glad they aren't video calls. But yeah, with my company, they actually have a web chat customer service group and a live call customer service group. And when we started, there was a guy who he was the smartest guy in our class when we were doing the training. Like, yeah, you can answer a question just fast as a whip, just like, this is where this is, this is where this is, this is where that is. It's like, I almost hated the kid, but I'm like, you're going to be the one we're going to for help, so don't go anywhere.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I don't want to be the smartest person or the most effective person, because everyone comes to you when they need shit.
And
nope, I will coast by under the radar happily, thank you. I don't know how to do anything. Fuck off.
Well, there's when we got there there's 3 others who were in the office that were more experienced than I was. One of the gals had been there for 10 years. And then the two others that were kind of... two others that were... They were there, I think, about a year and a half, 2 years before we had shown up. Or I think one had been... He said had been there about 4 years, but he'd been working in different departments. And...
Right.
You know, he was our go-to, like when we needed help. And then the gal that sat across from me, she had to go take care of her father because he was dying of cancer. So once he passed, she's finally like, "There's nothing keeping me here, so screw you guys, I'm going home." And the other guy's like, "Well, jumping departments again. have a good life, everyone." And so there was me and the gal who sat kind of like opposite adjacent to me. And she was, she was my dictionary. I went to her for everything, like, because she had been there way longer. And I'm like, why don't we go to you sooner? Well, she left to go take care of her husband. And I'm like, but what about us?
Anyone who comes in at that moment is going to be very confused. She left to go take care of her husband. And I was like, well, what about us?
I did not write it in invisible ink. It is clearly...
Did you send it to him on Twitter?
No,
That's what I thought.
Well, no, I did send him on Twitter. I just...
Forgot to hit send?
Yeah.
It's one of two things. Either it's because Terry usually goes to Twitter first, or it's because Johnny forgot to hit send.
In this case, it was the latter.
Yeah. Well, I only gave you the latter because it's your stream.
It's called talent, Terry. Talent.
It's called professionalism.
That's the only thing I learned from Monkey D. Start streaming. Because that is clear.
Get a producer?
That is for sure a monkey move, too. Like,
oh, yeah. Jack, what are you talking about? That's just like, it's right there. Hey, Terry.
Hello.
How's it going?
Not bad. How are you guys?
No, not too bad.
Hey, it is what it is.
It's, when you actually click send, it makes it a lot easier for me to join. Thank you, Johnny.
It's like magic.
Yeah.
It's almost like communication.
Let's not get carried away now.
Yes, I've been playing video games all morning, so I've been having fun.
Well, that's good.
Nice. I was just playing video games before I got asked to do this, and I had to stop so I could get it all set up. For some reason, that particular game has a problem with going to the desktop screen using Alt-Tab when it's the only thing open.
What were you playing?
Dragon Ball game.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. It was... it's one of those ones I actually enjoy playing, except for the one thing in like the missions where it'll say finished because you finished the objectives, but there's more to it because you did so well that it just says finish and then exclamation points. Someone else has come to challenge you. It's like, no, stop doing that. You did last time you did that. I had 4 guys on me at once.
Was that the Christmas party? Everyone has those Christmas parties.
Mash is calling me out.
I've never been to a Christmas party.
You were playing Fortnite, were you?
What the fuck? Oh, yeah, sure. Why not? I was totally playing Fortnite.
I have never once played Fortnite in my life. I intend to keep it that way.
Yep. Never have.
I
Never
was
will.
gonna, I would say the same thing, but apparently that's what I was playing, so I can't say that no more because
Yeah,
You've been
if an
busted.
audience member says it, it must be true.
damn Mashisu rewriting reality.
Goddamn revisionist history. I liked it better the way I remembered it for once.
The only time I've even seen Fortnite being played was Badger back in the day,
Right.
and that was enough to put me off it, to be honest.
Look, I got channels where I will watch most anything they put up for the videos because it's usually a pretty solid video in my opinion. But as soon as I see Fortnite in the title or the description, I'm out.
Yeah,
I don't
blame you.
I don't care. I don't care.
Yeah.
Like, look, I don't care who plays Fortnite. I might make fun of it. Actually, no, I will most likely make fun of it. But I don't care who plays it, man. Fuck to each their own. I know I play games that aren't everyone's fucking cup of tea, and that's fine by me. But goddamn, like there's a lot of people who like League of Legends or Dota. I can't get into those games at all. They're just
I've never played them. I know Hammer really likes. Was it Heroes of the Storm or something like that?
yeah, I think something like that.
I've never played any of those games.
My eldest stepson tried to get me into World of Warcraft,
Oh yeah,
and I played about 1 hour of a demo. I turned to him and I go, "Man, I got a family. I can't play this right now."
that is not too that is not too different from when I played it. My brother said I could use his account. I believe I played for about 20 minutes, and all I did was like kill bears and collect, their fur, or it was one of those boring get 20 of this item by killing enemies. Like, yeah, no, I don't need to do this. I'm out.
I'm like, I could see myself getting lost in that, just as it's just mindless and repetitive. But yeah, it requires so much of your time that like, no, I'm not gonna be one of those guys that's.
If it didn't have a monthly fee, then I could maybe like buy it and then just kill the wolves for their pelt whenever I get bored.
Yeah.
That'd be fine. But it's not something I'm going to pay however much it costs every month just for the privilege of, wasting time. Yeah.
Exactly. No. I did enjoy Diablo though. Those were some fun games.
If it's a time wasting game, it should be free.
Oh, yeah.
I played the first Diablo and I really liked it, but as much as people loved the second one, I never liked it as much as the first.
Fair.
I don't know why, but I just didn't.
I kind of enjoyed the third one pretty much too.
I didn't play the third one.
Me.
I played the first one and the second one. That's it.
Yeah, free to play means play to win. So pay to win, not my thing.
Nah, fuck pay to win, man. Anyone's got that kind of money is sad.
Which one is free to play? Because we were talking about a few things. If he means World of Warcraft, I'm pretty sure it's not.
Yeah, no, I think they might have actually done a certain version of it is now free to play.
Oh, okay. Well, it wasn't when I played it. Put it that way.
Yeah. No. And then every time you fucking got used to a version, a new expansion came out that you had to pay for that, whatnot.
Like I said, I played it for 20 minutes and I stopped.
I played a few of the demo bits for whatever time, but I never actually spent any money on it. Couldn't afford it.
I was more than happy to feed my stepson's habit, but I was not going to take part of it.
Oh, okay. He says Warcraft is free to play, so they must have made it free to play since the 90s when I actually played it. So that's
fuck, since the early 2000s too.
Mm.
Or sorry, since the 2010s.
I remember thinking at the time that a single player MMO would be awesome. Like, just no other people to annoy me, just the whole world to. Then I played Final Fantasy 12. I was like, okay, I was wrong.
That'll happen. Final Fantasy 12. Oh my god.
12 is the only Final Fantasy game I actively dislike. Like 13, I didn't like it, but I didn't hate it. 12, I just
There were
couldn't
positive
stand.
aspects to 13 other than it being a walking simulator.
Yeah,
And-
turning it off.
And 15, I like 15. I like that you could get Ignis to drive you around, and you could just listen to Final Fantasy 7 music. That was worth the price of the game. It's like, yep, that I don't need to do any of the actual quests because fuck this combat system, fuck this game. But just mark a point on the opposite end of the map. Say, Ignis, take me there, and then just turn on the radio and listen to Final Fantasy music. Absolutely, this is the thing I'm here for.
Yes,
Oh yeah, that sounds like a good time.
I do like the Dot Hack series.
I still
Oh yeah,
haven't
that
played
was.
them.
I've had some fun with it for a bit. I haven't gotten very far in it, but I played a bit of it.
I
It's-
have one dot hack game, Last Recode, apparently.
Yeah, I think that's the one I have too. It's a collection.
I
of-
have the first 4, and I have Lost Recode.
Cool,
Yeah, I have all of them.
nice.
So it should
I-
be.
I've not played it, but I did see Della playing it on his channel, I believe.
Yeah, I did record or try to do a stream of me playing it or something like that. I can't remember, but I'm gonna try again later on down the road. Something else. I want to play it for sure. Play it through.
From memory, it didn't seem anything amazing, but maybe it's just
No.
because I was watching and not playing. Like, it was fine. It was just a fairly generic RPG from what I could tell, but it's probably more fun to play than to watch because like RPGs are not really spectator sports.
Yeah, exactly. I was just gonna say, like, I don't think it's anything special. It's just like you said, a typical RPG, just based off the Dot Hack series.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if it was just like more fun to play than to watch. But you know, at least like I've said before, people want to watch my videos to watch my videos. They can watch them for that. If they want to watch them to get an idea if they want to play it or not, you know, there's all sorts of reasons why.
And
I like
apparently,
posting
Dot
videos.
Jack is Tier's favorite series. Do not tell Jack Gunsky that he is anyone's favorite anything. I'm
I
begging
thought,
you.
what about Camel? Can we tell Camel that?
Well, yeah, he's a different Jack. That's okay.
He's a better Jack. That's good.
Yes.
He's your favorite video to get thrown off of YouTube.
Yeah, I find it hilarious that it took this long for Gunsky to get one of his streams nuked off YouTube.
Right. Welcome to the club, princess.
I mean, considering the content, I don't know how he went. What is it, like 2 years, and only just now got a hit.
You know what's funny? Last month I got an email saying that they age restricted one of the videos on my channel.
Hmm.
It was just a mirror video of one of Bearing's videos.
Oh, okay.
I'm
Which
like,
one?
oh, that's when I mirrored Bearing's video. Okay, no, that makes sense, I suppose. I don't remember I didn't look at what one it was specifically, and I don't remember
Right.
which one it was specifically, but it was the only one
But
I
yeah.
did there. But
No, that makes sense. They don't like Bearing.
no.
I actually had one of mine age restricted too, and I think it was one of my more tame
Well,
like
just,
Suikoden streams.
just so I can fit in, every single video I've put on my channel has been age restricted.
That's a lie.
Well, it's also true that none of them have, but
That is accurate. That is accurate.
All of them and none of them.
Yeah, I'm an enigma in that way.
Technically, you are on a video that is age restricted though.
I wouldn't say enigma, more like a paradox.
That works too. I
But I could be
yeah,
wrong.
I do like that. For as much as I stream, I've not once been streamed on my own channel.
That's awesome.
I do like 4 streams a week, and yet
And yet he always finds time to do nothing for his own channel.
And
Yeah.
How?
all of the work and none of the work at the same time.
yeah. I mean, truthfully, I have no ideas for if I did my own stream, what would I even talk about? Like, everything I want to talk about gets discussed on the other streams I do anyway. So it's like I don't need my own one.
Hi,
That's
I'm
weird.
Terry Diamantis. Get out.
You might recognize me from such streams as
I did
you
have
could
the
be the
idea
Troy McClure of YouTube.
Yes. You might remember me from such streams as Johnny Hellcat getting demonetized. And
Or Chad Gutsky getting demonetized.
Or Taylor Hayes getting demonetized.
Wow, getting demonetized.
but I did have the idea of going through my entire Steam library, but I know I would never stick with that and actually finish the job. Like not playing it, just like going through it and like why the fuck do I own this game? Or oh yeah, no, this one's actually good. Or yeah, this is shit. Don't buy it.
You know what? That would probably be a lot more entertaining than the idea of people spending an entire stream going through ban requests or fucking reading cringe or reading fucking stupid shit from chat and
Maybe
not
yeah.
having a clue how to respond to it.
It's the problem is that I've got like 2/3 of my Steam collection unplayed, so a lot of it's going to be haven't played this one or this one, not this one. Oh, okay, this one I have played. It's great.
Yeah, and then there's this game. You're supposed to do this and this and this. I don't know. I've never played it. On to the next one.
Apparently, this one is about you guys are cooks and you work together or something like that.
I don't know. Something about spoiling a broth. I don't know.
Don't spoil the brothel.
But no, one of the games I'm playing at the moment is the weirdest visual novel I've played in a long time, because you don't actually make any decisions about what to do. You just decide how much the main character likes the other characters. So it's like it'll come to the story is that you're trapped in a nuclear power plant. Like there's been a meltdown, and you've got to survive until they can, release the security measures that are keeping you trapped down there. And so it'll be like, something will happen, and it'll be like, how much do you like this character? And it's a scale from 0 to 8. And it's like, I don't fucking know. and like you're supposed to be like constantly changing it to match events in the you know what? I'm gonna look up a guide. I don't know what I'm meant to be doing here. And it's like, okay, so right now you need to make sure you only like him 1 out of 8. I will like him 1 out of 8 then. And then for some reason you not liking him changes the course of events in the story. It's like, thank you.
Who's this guy? I don't know, some shitbag. Hey, you're a hero. Like,
it is, and one thing I really don't like about it is they do the whole amnesia thing, which is so overdone. Like, just once, don't give the main character amnesia, just once. It's like so overdone, so cliche at this point.
Yeah, so I got this new story coming out. It's about this guy, and he goes on all these crazy adventures and has sex with lots of women, but it all stems from when he wakes up with amnesia.
Yeah. No, but like I understand why they give the main character amnesia all the time. It's so that they have to explain the background to the main character because he doesn't remember anything, which is the only way to tell the player all this information that the main character really should know, but they
Amnesia
need
to
a reason to
exposition.
tell the player. And so that's why they just like, well, if we give him amnesia, then everyone has to explain the plot to him. Huzzah! But it's just it's not interesting anymore. It's
And
Yeah.
you can start to tell that with like even in TV shows where it's like, oh, here comes the exposition.
yep.
Like there's a Korean show that my wife and I have been watching called Black.
It sounds
And
racist.
Right?
well, it's due to the fact that the guy has to wear black suits
Oh, okay.
because the other main character can like see shadows, and for some reason like his body is just engulfed because, well, of course he's a grim reaper, so of course that's why.
Hmm.
And he ends up taking a body from this guy who's dead, of course, because he got shot. He got shot in the head, and he takes the guy's body, and they're like, "Oh, we thought you were dead," and he's like, "Nope, I just have amnesia.
Uh-huh.
That's why." And so he plays off like he has amnesia, but he's just because he has no connection to this guy, so there's no memories there. So
Right.
he's like, "What the fuck do I care about this shit?" Like,
It,
it's not a bad show, but it's really stupid.
yeah, I mean, it sounds it.
It
It sounds like something that I'd watch just out of curiosity to see if it's as stupid as it sounds.
it's pretty much, I don't know if it's a Korean thing or if it's just the way that this show is made, but it's got the supernatural stuff, it's got the romance stuff, it's got the action stuff, it's got everything for everybody, and it's all tangled together, and it's ridiculous. And I can't stop watching it.
I honestly can't. I can't remember the last TV show I actually watched. Like that is not just me rewatching something that's ancient.
Hmm.
Like I think Brooklyn Nine-Nine might be the last time I watched a TV show that was somewhat recent. I think. Man, I don't even remember shit.
It's just not what it used to be.
Nope.
Hmm. Yeah, I mean, gone are the days of, you know, good TV. That just doesn't exist anymore.
So true.
Yeah, pretty much. Heaven forbid someone come up with something that's, I mean, even if it's something that's not original, you can at least put effort into it. Like,
Ew. How dare you suggest such a thing?
I just think something that's not a remake would be nice. Something that's not, hey, this thing was popular like 20 years ago. Let's just do that again, but fuck it up.
and speaking of popular 20 years ago, they're making a sequel, or they made a sequel to the movie 47 Ronin.
I never
What?
saw that one.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
I think I heard about that, but hoped it was just a bad rumor.
That's what I was hoping.
Was it, was it called 48?
How?
It would have made more sense.
How did they make a? Oh my god, this is so dumb.
Let's see here.
It's so dumb. Why?
My problem with that is a lot of the time there'll be a story the story's over, and then they still make a sequel. But there's no, you wrapped up all the loose threads. There's no reason to continue the story. Just end.
Oh,
It's
and
okay.
that makes it even worse. It's called
Exactly.
it's called Blade of the 47 Ronin, and its main actress, I do say, is Anna Akana.
Oh fuck.
Yeah,
Does she want none?
Anna Akana is a YouTube feminist.
yeah.
So no one's gonna go with the Sir Mix-a-Lot.
Oh, right. I missed that, but
Sorry, I couldn't resist.
That was F16
No, no.
material.
but a YouTube feminist, Anna Akana. Jesus Christ.
Wow.
They really are scraping the bottom of the barrel.
Yeah, the only draw to that movie is oh god, what the hell's that guy's name? Mark something or other. The Iron Chef guy.
Don't know.
Yeah, that helps.
I'll have to bring up the picture. Let's see
But no,
here.
there's a reason that I stick to video games. TV and movies have sucked for a long time.
Mark Dacascos.
Never heard of him.
Dacascos. He's one of those guys, you've seen him, but you then never remember his name.
Or
I'll
care,
trust you on that. I'll just take your word for it.
right?
It's
I will.
yeah, besides the weird visual novel, I've also been playing Killer Instinct.
This is him.
Killer Instinct is fun.
I will show it here as well.
I have not seen this guy.
I
I
have
have no idea who he is.
He's in John
seen
Wick
the-
3, I think. 2 or 3.
I've definitely seen the face. I haven't seen John Wick 2 though, so
Yeah.
or sorry,
If-
not 2. I've seen 2. I haven't seen 3.
If it's an actor from anything that's more than 10 years old, I have no idea who they are.
Yeah, as soon as I read the it was 3 that he was in. Now that I'm seeing it, when it says the next generation, I'm just like, nope, you've already lost me.
Hmm.
Looks like it's got a 4.8 out of 10.
Too much.
Well, there's probably some diehard fans who's like, well, even if it's crap, we have to pretend that it's not, so that it gets a good rating, 10 stars.
Let's see if there's anyone else I recognize in the cast, because it's just Anna Akana and Mark Dacascos.
Hmm.
And nope, that is it.
That is sad.
I do think it's funny that Anna Akana, I think she's going around dating women, and like she's doing videos about, oh my god, men have got to deal with so much shit. I'm so sorry. Like just because like she's finally started dating women and she realizes what a pain in the ass they are.
Right?
Thank you.
Yeah, it's like there was like the bill arrived and she didn't even reach for it. It's like yeah, that's normal.
Yeah, that's a chick move.
I'm sorry, you were expecting her to pony up, or
Yeah, but apparently she was. So this like took her by surprise, and it's like I don't know. It's just like so funny seeing her like complain about how annoying it is to date women.
now here's a good question. She complains that she didn't hurry to grab the bill. What about her? Did she hurry to grab the bill first, or?
Actually, that was her complaint, was that she had to.
Exactly, right?
It's yeah. That's the only thing I know about Anna Arcana is I remember that one video where she was complaining about that.
Actually, if you want to know the true testament of a decent woman, is when the bill comes and no one reaches for it
Yes.
until you are absolutely ready to go.
I think
And then whoever wants to pay can pay.
Right.
But it's going to be like, if you're sitting there having a good time and then all of a sudden she looks at the bill and like, are you going to get that? Not anymore, I'm not.
You in a hurry, or you got a hair appointment across town or something I don't know about, or
well, no. As soon as you see the guy approaching the door, I just need to go to the bathroom, and then you just stay there until she pays for it, and then you know.
fuck that.
That was good. I feel better. Oh, you've already paid. Thank you.
Fuck that.
Oh, I was gonna get
and wait in the car.
Yeah.
Tell her I just wanted to start the car for you, so it was nice and warm when you got in. It's cold out here. I paid the bill, right? Oh shit! I'm sorry. I'll pay you back later.
Go warm my seat up.
That's how you'll pay me back.
Yeah, I've finally gotten to the realization that it'll soon become time where the sub-zero weather is going to hit.
Uh-huh.
And I'm not going to want to go anywhere. And my wife's just going to have to suck it up.
Well, that should be her wifely duty anyway.
Right?
Hence the way I phrased that.
The way I froze it. That would be uncomfortable for both of you.
But yeah, I just had a glance at Twitter, and a whole bunch of Twitter people got fired, which makes me happy. Apparently, the lawyer girl that was on Joe Rogan with Tim Pool, she got fired.
Okay.
And that's good because she was really annoying. I don't like her.
Is that the Barry Weiss person?
The Vagina Gad, whatever her name is.
Oh. Yeah, I got nothing.
But if you watch the Joe Rogan where Jack Dorsey, Vagina Girl, and Tim Pool are all on it, she's the lawyer, the female lawyer.
Oh, okay.
And Tim is trying to explain how Twitter is biased, and she keeps, ducking and dodging and avoiding questions. And like, okay, yeah, she's a lawyer, but not very entertaining. And yes, the day of reckoning has arrived for Twitter. That is true. I don't think it's going to be like the whole holy grail that people are making it out to be. I don't think, you're going to be able to say words that would get us kicked off YouTube on Twitter all of a sudden. But it's still nice because all the lefties are getting so upset. That's good enough.
Yeah. Yeah, I like how everyone's treating it like it's now everyone can say the N-word.
I wouldn't test that if you want to keep your account.
Yeah, I mean, like that'd be a stupid way to go about things.
Fuck,
great! Elon owns Twitter. N-word ban. Okay, never mind. Sorry.
I was at work this morning, and the owner came in, and he's the one who told me about the kitchen sink thing.
Mm.
And as soon as I heard that, I started laughing, not just because of the fact that he brought a kitchen sink, but because that joke is going to go over so many heads.
Yeah.
Because of all the kids who don't get it. It is hilarious.
Well,
they're going to be so confused.
I already saw someone on Twitter saying if a woman did that, they'd have her put away and put in a mental asylum.
Well, yeah, she ruined a perfectly good kitchen.
And then someone replied with, "Why would she get put in a mental asylum for bringing her work with her?"
Good answer.
Oh, hey, Cynic.
All right, people.
Yeah. I don't think anything major is going to change, but it is so entertaining watching everyone freak the fuck out.
Yeah.
Like left and right, the people who think this is the second coming of Christ and the people who think Elon is the Antichrist, they're both equally hilarious.
Oh, absolutely. Like,
I mean-
absolutely nothing's going to change.
Oh yeah.
Though our friend Vince was putting it to the test by using the bundle of sticks word
Yeah.
to see if he'd get banned. So hopefully he won't. He's already gone through a few accounts. I don't want to have to follow him again.
Right.
Yeah, between him and Teddy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Teddy's even worse.
I'm like-
He's gone through like a dozen.
I'm like, when the last time Vince got banned, I was like, wait, who's going to keep us up to date on Teddy's shit?
Yeah.
And it's funny because Teddy's there like, follow this guy. Like,
Yeah.
and then as soon as you follow one, you like the other one gets banned. Like,
It would be funny if Elon like reversed all the suspensions and now like someone like Teddy or Dax is like 15 different accounts.
This just got easier, boys. Let's start all over. Go for a new high score.
But I do think, if nothing else, the Babylon Bee is likely to get reinstated because from what I can tell, Elon is actually a pretty big fan of the Babylon Bee.
there was someone who was following Monkey, and he goes, I can't prove it, but I'm going to find out and report this for ban evasion. And I'm like, are you fucking stupid?
Right.
He can't prove that Angry Monkey is Ranting Monkey.
Yeah,
And
Well,
That-
they're
ask
different
if he
people.
was
They're
stupid.
cousins.
that is the
Yeah.
dumbest thing ever.
again, you had to ask if he was stupid.
Everyone knows that Angry and Ranting are cousins. They're not the same person. What was
Right.
this idiot thinking?
That is a good point. I mean, it's not like we can't prove it.
Yeah.
We can't. Allegedly.
I think it's funny. Someone did sincerely ask me if Angry and Ranting were the same person. Like,
That's adorable.
what was it not clear?
I'm cannibalistic. Just got here. The first thing I hear is, "Are you fucking stupid?"
Well,
Answer
are
the
you?
question.
Yeah.
And by the way,
Here, I was
good
worried about
evening,
what they come
cannibalistic
in on
ass
earlier.
fucker.
Spud's another one who got kicked off Twitter. I don't know what Spud did, but he was saying he's been suspended for a few more days.
I remember on coming into one of Monkey's streams, usually there's something that he's either just like half of a statement is just completely taken out of context. And I'm like, I should really record whenever I do this, like on my phone. Just record the screen so when I come in, I can just be like, this is what something that Monkey said. And I think there was something, and I can't remember. I think I have it clipped somewhere. No, I don't have the clip, but I have. I wrote it down because I'm like, I am gonna write this down, and I'll come back and I'll clip it, just because it is hilariously out of context.
I think Evolved Potato is a good one to follow if you want out of context clips. He's done a lot of clips from the corner where Jack or Moon has said something quite, awkward if taken out of context.
Oh yeah, rape leads to happy marriages.
There you go.
Hmm.
Yeah, I will not be putting that theory to the test. I will let someone else conduct that research.
Right.
Actually, there's a couple here that I really should go back and find.
Hmm.
Another one for quiz. Yes, Princess Slay,
Mhm.
and then Jack just saying I'm gay,
Fair.
and then a line that I have, but I don't have it timestamped. Gone, but not forgotten.
Well, I mean, I did think it was funny when Monkey was playing Mass Effect, and he kept talking about how he wanted to bang Jack because Jack is a character in Mass Effect, a female character to be clear. Um, but it sounds like he wants to bang his co-host.
Now we just need a clip of monkey. We just need to edit a clip of that with a soundbite of Jack going, "What?"
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Spider's explaining why he got kicked off Twitter. Some prick abused a girl for like 12 years, and Spud said he deserved a wood chipper, and that got him a 1 week Twitter holiday, which is ridiculous.
Worth it, but ridiculous.
Oh, absolutely worth it, but it goes to show their sympathies lie with the pedophile and not with the victim.
There are
Right?
There are worse ways to get reasons to get banned.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, yeah. When he mentioned it yesterday, I called it a hero suspension because, yeah, no, good on you.
Exactly.
Yep. Yes, they do. Hey, Costin. No, I think, yeah, that the sequels need to like stop,
Mm-hmm.
especially after so long, and you're bringing in the movie, and people are like, "Oh, I wonder if they're gonna have references to Keanu in there."
Why?
Like, it's not gonna be. It doesn't even have anything to do with him. Then
It shouldn't.
he is long since dead.
Exactly.
Speaking of Keanu, did you see Matthew Perry took shots at him?
So I've heard.
Yeah,
That was so weird. Like, why attack Keanu Reeves of all people?
yeah, that was. Yeah,
I don't know why. I didn't look deep into it yet, but from what I've scrolled, some suggest it was just jealousy or some shit.
Well, that was my theory. Is like someone posted like he could have gone after Roman Polanski and everyone would have been on his side. Why Keanu Reeves? And I basically said because no one's thought about Matthew Perry for like 10 years, and he needs some controversy to get back into the news.
yeah.
He's become Matthew Perry forgettable.
Yeah, I stopped thinking about him the second that Friends ended.
Fair.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Apparently, he was one of the voices in Fallout New Vegas, which is okay. That was a decent game, but even then, like, I didn't like think, oh my god, Matthew Perry is doing a voice. It's like, oh okay, I remember that guy. Yeah, he does seem to be like one of the nicest people in Hollywood. From what I've seen, maybe he's a total prick and he's just really good at hiding it. I've never met the man. I can't speak, to his actual personality, but He presents himself as quite a nice person.
Well, he is Canadian.
Ah, that'll explain it.
Yeah. We finally got a good one, boys.
Two or three more good ones, and we can forgive you for Bieber.
Fair. Absolutely fair. Keanu, have children. A whole army thinking the brownie points. Thinking the brownie points.
One of the bosses that I used to work for actually named his kid Keanu. And like, okay, he likes the actor, but he denies even knowing of the actor when he picked the name Keanu.
Right.
Oh,
there is a 0% chance he had not heard of Keanu Reeves and somehow magicked upon the name Keanu.
It was named after the cat from that movie. Who coincidentally is named after Keanu Reeves.
Right.
It's just named after the father, is all.
It cracked me up. He's like, he's telling like people at work, "Oh, we finally came up with a name for our son, and we're going to call him Keanu." And literally everyone is like, "Oh, like the actor." He's like, "Everyone says that. No, who's this Keanu actor guy?" They're like, "Come on."
You're high or something. There's no way.
There's no way.
Right.
Like this was at the height of the first Matrix movie as well. So it's not like everyone knew Keanu Reeves' name. It's not like he was an obscure actor or anything. This was at the height of his Matrix fame.
Yeah.
Fuck, I've known Keanu Reeves' name since I was 4 years old, and that was way before the Matrix movies came out too. So,
well, as you say, he's
this guy's
Canadian,
got no excuse.
So you got the inside track there.
No, it was from an American film. Had Drew Barrymore in it too.
Yeah, which one?
Babes in Toyland.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know of the band named Babes in Toyland. I didn't know there was a movie as well.
Oh yeah, it was like a Christmas movie kind of thing, if I remember correctly. It was one of my favorites as a kid.
Cool. No, I've not seen Keanu in much of anything besides the first Matrix movie. Oh, and Bill and Ted, obviously.
Oh, fuck. Naturally, Bill and Ted, right? Like, come on.
But yeah, Bill and Ted goes without saying. But other than that, it was like the first Matrix movie, and that's about it. Oh, unless you want to count Cyberpunk 2077.
That was a game, though, so...
Yeah, but he was in it, so I mean,
it's true.
I've played Cyberpunk, and I watched the first Matrix movie, but only the first.
Yeah. Now, to be fair, Bill and Ted just ain't Bill and Ted without George Carlin. So,
of course, yeah. I mean, he was Rufus.
Oh, he was the best.
Yeah, Johnny Silverhand for the win. Yeah, no, I mean, there's a reason they got Keanu Reeves. It's like they wanted to make Johnny Silverhand as awesome as they could.
Yeah. Succeeded.
Yeah. I think he's pretty much everyone's favorite character in that game. He's like the only one anyone can remember.
Lesbian characters are looking to bang him.
Spud says, fuck George Carlin. He was an anti-white prick. I don't care about his real life politics. He was good in the movie.
Exactly.
Like, I agree, fuck George Carlin as a person, but the character of Rufus couldn't be played by anyone else.
It's true. Sometimes you gotta set the personal aside.
I was actually having the exact same conversation with my mother last night because she was saying that she can't watch anything with Eric Idle in it ever since I told her about him blocking me.
That is such a mom thing to say.
I know, but the thing is, I can still watch Monty Python clips or, whatever with Eric Idle in it and not even think about this is the guy who blocked me on Twitter. It's not relevant. It's just like, Always Look on the Bright Side of Life is a great song, even if the guy who sings it is a prick.
I could just see your mom going into a movie theater with her friends or something like that, and just getting halfway through a movie, and Eric Idle comes on the screen. She's like, "Oh hell no! No one told me he was gonna be here. Fuck this! I'm out. He blocked my baby boy. He blocked my baby boy. I am out of here.
I want a refund.
I demand a refund. That man did.
It is a very mum thing to do. It's like, oh, he was rude to my son. I'm never gonna forgive him, kind of thing.
That's
But
awesome.
But I just think it's funny that she's taking it more personally than I am. Like,
exactly. Funny and awesome.
yeah, it is interesting. Like, a lot of people can't do that, separate the actor from the work, and like, I get it. Like, if you really really hate Robert De Niro, every time you see him in a movie, you're gonna think there's that fucking prick Robert De Niro. But I don't know. For me, I've always been able to keep the two separate.
Yeah.
As Bud note, my mother has no idea about anything related to social media. She does not have a Twitter account.
Smart boy.
She does. She is on Facebook, and the only thing she does there is talk in the family group message to mostly tell my brother what a cute kid he has. That's it. That's pretty much the entire purpose of Facebook for my mother is to tell my brother how cute my nephew is. That's it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the only decent use of Facebook I can think of. But
Right?
I still haven't met that kid. I'm gonna see him in person Christmas time when I go down to Melbourne. But because of the lockdowns, I haven't actually gone down and met my own nephew yet.
So for the Constantine sequel that they're making,
What?
yes,
No.
yeah,
No.
yeah,
Okay. They're not sequeling that Constantine, are they?
yeah. Which
Do one with that British guy, man. He's a good fucking John Constantine.
he's a better John Constantine.
He's a good John Constantine.
Now, granted, I did like the first one.
I enjoyed it. It wasn't the Constantine I'm used to, but I enjoyed it.
Yeah. Minus Shia LaBeouf.
Well, I mean, he died, so it made up for it.
Yeah. But they're turning his comic book into a movie too. That doesn't shock me.
Yeah. For all the shit Shia LaBeouf gets, his "Just Do It" speech is still hilarious.
Yeah. So
Like,
true.
He meant it to be inspirational, but he missed that mark and just struck comedy gold instead. And I'm here for it.
Just do it, because you never know when it's going to be a winner. Like Shia LaBeouf didn't know when he did that.
Yesterday, you said tomorrow, so just do it. Still cracks me up.
Yeah, but the only two people cast in it right now are Keanu Reeves and Peter Stormare. So that at least has that.
No.
But I'm just gonna say this: they should have just ended it.
That's
I agree.
exactly right.
And,
They
and
also
by
should have. Oh, go ahead.
YouTube, by end it, he means commit suicide.
And by commit suicide, he means. No, I think that actually pretty much covers it.
Oh, Donnie Yen's gonna be in John Wick 4.
Stop.
Shotgun mentions 4chan trolling Shia LaBeouf by constantly finding his "He will not divide us" flag.
Oh, I remember
That was
that.
brilliant. That was
That
brilliant.
was awesome.
That was autism to the max.
Yeah. And like we noticed the shadow and we were able to triangulate the coordinates so we know it's this building.
Just so brutal. I love it.
See, he's a comedic genius, even if he's not trying to be.
Yeah, this is true.
He just brings out the best in people.
He inspires.
Yeah. So there you go. He was inspirational after all.
Oh, and they're making a second Mortal Kombat movie.
I thought they already made a few Mortal Kombat movies.
Right?
Well, they made I guess the more recent one.
Oh, I'm with you. The sequel to the reboot kind of thing.
Yeah.
Didn't they make like 4?
There's like at least like
A whole bunch of them. Yeah. One of the things that I thought was really cool was that if you were prepared to pay money, which I wasn't, you could get skins for Mortal Kombat 11 to replace all the characters with their movie counterparts. So you could get like Christopher Lambert to be Raiden if you really wanted to spend the money for it. And Robin Shu as Liu Kang, and was it Lyndon Ashby as Johnny Cage? And it's like that would have been cool, but not spend money levels of cool. So I just stuck with the defaults.
I once worked with a kid named Raiden.
What's that?
Said I once worked with a kid who was named Raiden.
That is an unfortunate name.
Yeah. And it was based off the game.
that's even
I imagine so.
That's even more unfortunate.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. He was a special kind of kid. Let's just put it that way without going into too much on air.
Let's see. They're bringing in Clancy Brown. Bill Skarsgård.
Oh.
And that seems to be it.
That's
Well, I mean, as far as
recognizable.
yeah,
Okay.
if you want to call Bill Skarsgård recognizable.
I mean, I actually can put a face to the name, so that's good enough for me.
T says there were 3 Mortal Kombat movies. I thought there were more, but apparently.
Well, there's there's the first the first one, of course. And then,
Annihilation.
Annihilation. And then wasn't there? Well, there's the TV show, which was
Not a movie.
not a movie. It might as well have been, but
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
So if I'm on IMDb, so if I go to the first Mortal Kombat movie, it says more like this, and there's Mortal Kombat Annihilation, the 2021 Mortal Kombat, Mortal Kombat Legacy, Mortal Kombat Legends, Scorpion's Revenge, Mortal Kombat Conquest, Mortal Kombat Legends, Battle of the Realms, and then Mortal Kombat Rebirth. So there's a lot of Mortal Kombat stuff out there.
Right?
I don't know how much of that is TV shows, how much is movies. I didn't actually follow any of the links, but yeah, there's a lot of Mortal Kombat stuff. I do like that they made Kano Australian purely because the actor in the first movie was Australian. Like that's it. That was enough. He's now officially Australian in the games as well.
and it's canon.
Yeah, it is. It really is.
So yeah, Mortal Kombat Legacy was the TV show. Oh no, that was the YouTube. I think that was the YouTube one.
Oh God.
Set as a prequel to the original game, with Michael Jai White and that chick from Star Trek, Jerry something or other.
I have to say that I had to look up his name, but Kerry Tagawa, the guy who plays Shang Tsung,
Yeah,
he's like the perfect Shang Tsung.
yeah, and
Like,
he's actually Shang Tsung in the thing. So yeah,
but in the game, that's one of the people you need to pay to like for the skin to make him look like Kerry Tagawa,
he better be
which
making bank on that.
I would hope so. I think
Like
pretty
screw
much
it.
everyone in the first Mortal Kombat movie was in that skin pack, so you could get Bridget Wilson as Sonya as well, and people like that.
I think if I would like to meet that guy. I'd meet him at a con. I'd pay money just to see that one guy.
I don't know how much it costs, but it was enough that it was like, nah, this isn't throwaway money. This is you'd have to actually really want the skins. Let me look it up.
Let's see here.
It's $9 Australian. It's like $9 just for skins. And it's like, nah, that's too much.
Yeah, that's a bit much.
If it was like $3, then I'm like, fuck yeah, I'll get that and make them look like movie characters.
There's a movie poster here. This looks exactly like it would have 30 years ago. Like, were this movie made 30 years ago?
Oh. This bug in the YouTube chat is just so annoying.
The what?
The chat bug where it's
Oh.
the smiley face
Oh yeah.
deletes your entire message.
So dumb.
Your soul is mine.
No, it's not.
Mm-hmm. Spudgun says it's not deleting his. There's a specific format that you have to use if you want it to delete, and it just so happens to be the one I use by default, which is @person, and then the final thing is the smiley face. So if you do like @JohnnyHellcat hi smiley face, it will just do a smiley face.
Oh, they gave him a skullet.
So Spud is able to beat the system, it seems.
Give it time.
I don't know why he can do it and I can't, but
They just haven't gotten to him yet.
yeah. I'll have to tell Susan that he's a naughty boy that got kicked off Twitter, and then they'll come after you.
Tell her Ethan hates him.
It wouldn't let me do it.
Yeah. I don't know what Spud's secret is. Australia doesn't exist, that's why.
Well played.
It's, yeah, I do hope they fix the bug. That would be nice to not have to constantly remember to put like a full stop at the end of the smiley face just to let the message go through.
Right. Fucking annoying.
I do remember there was a YouTube video where a guy ranked different countries based on how real they are. And obviously, like Australia was like doesn't exist. Canada, I think, didn't exist either. France was partially real, and like he just had this like he was convinced. No, no, no. This is the system. He's like, these countries are real. These countries are sort of real. These ones just don't exist.
Yes, here, Jerry Ryan. That's what I was trying to think of.
Ah. Australia is a land of death. Everything in Australia is designed to kill humans. You get used to it. I'm still alive.
Fair point.
Oh man. Let's see. The Blue-Eyed Samurai, the TV series. Oh, that's gonna be cringe. Sucks to be that guy. Brenda Song, Randall Park, and George Takei,
Oh, I hate that guy.
and Kerry Tagawa, and Masioka, if you liked Heroes.
I never saw it.
Well, there's not much to like then.
Mm-hmm.
Which one did Masioka play?
He was the time traveler.
Oh, Hero.
Mm.
Okay. You lost me at Brenda's song, but you kind of got me back at him, but not enough, no.
All I know is that we can be heroes just for one day, according to David Bowie.
Let's see. Yeah. I don't know. It's I'm running out of shit to talk about.
So it seems they seem to have descended into dead air.
We have entered the Twilight Zone here.
I blame Johnny.
Yeah, he's the host. It's his job to keep the conversation going.
Well,
What a shit job he's been doing.
it's not my fault. You guys are guests.
What? That's right. That's fucking right. Look, I've been doing my part. The least you could do is the rest.
Have you guys seen? I saw the trailers for the new Final Fantasy 16,
Oh, okay.
and it doesn't look bad.
That's how they get you.
As far as the cinematics go.
Yeah.
None of that though is gameplay. It's all cinematic.
Well, no, I mean, Final Fantasy VII Remake looks beautiful. That's an absolutely gorgeous game, but I don't want to play it. I played it once, and that's enough. I think for the next installment, I will be watching Max play it and saving my money.
I will do what I should have done last year, and that is wait for it to hit the PlayStation Plus free download, and then I will play it.
Sure. I mean, if I could get it for free, then yeah, I'd play it. But I'm not going to buy it. The first one, I was curious enough to give it a go, but nah, unless there's something radically different in the next one, uh, probably just going to save my money.
Fair.
And remake is actually misleading. Like Tier says, FF7 Remake isn't a remake; it's a fucking new game. The reason it's called remake is because Sephiroth is trying to remake reality, and they banked on the fact that people would think it was a remake of the first Final Fantasy VII. I think it's very manipulative, bordering on false advertising, but it looks like they got away with it. So, what can you do?
Yeah.
Bitch.
Yeah, complain in YouTube chat.
Pretty much.
No, it definitely looks like they're trying to take the Soulsborne method.
Nah, not a fan of Demon Souls or Dark Souls and Bloodborne.
I played Demon Souls, and my friend's like, because he was trying to talk me into it, because I got it as a free download way back when PlayStation Plus started doing that stuff. And he's like, oh, if you're having problems, let me join you and I can kind of guide you along in the game. And I'm thinking, okay, cool. In the time it took him to get home, sign on, and actually start playing the game, and I don't know if anyone's ever played Demon Souls. I think it's Demon Souls, the first one.
I've only played the first Dark Souls. I haven't played Demon.
Well, yeah, I think Demon Souls is the start, and then Dark Souls came up after that. I think that's how it goes.
Yes.
But,
yes, you're right.
So you start off in the thing. You die to the first guy per usual. It's this thing, and then you get resurrected. You create your character, and then you are on a bridge, and you walk across the bridge, and you fight a couple guys. I took 3 steps, and then died.
Good eye.
And I'm like,
Terrible.
okay, that's how this is. And I restarted the thing, and I go back to the bridge. I'm like, okay, this guy's gonna come from here. I fight that guy. I kill that guy. I turn around, and I am immediately killed. And I'm like, where the fuck did you come from? Okay, so I go back to the bridge.
Game already.
I go back to the bridge. I go across the bridge. I lure the guy to the right. I kill him. I turn around. The guy behind me is coming up on me. I kill that guy. I turn around. I cross the bridge. I turn the corner, and I'm immediately killed. And I'm like, fuck this game. I'm like, I have traveled a total of 25 feet, and I have died 3 times.
You know what game you should play if you like dying a lot? I Want to Be the Guy. That game is actually hilarious.
I have streamed that actually before.
That game is hilarious.
I
It is
spent
so much fun watching other people play it.
I spent 20 minutes on the first part, and then I realized, oh wait, I can go up.
Yes.
Because you go down,
it.
and then you're like, oh yeah, this guy's going to do this, and then you get to the bottom, and you're like, oh, I'm fucking stuck here.
You do have to go down eventually. It's just most people start with the upper section because it's a lot easier to get there.
But yeah, that is a crazy game to even try.
I didn't finish it, but I got about 2/3 of the way through.
I got about maybe a third of the way through, and I'm like, no, I'm done. I
I was determined. I stuck it out quite far. I got to a section where it was like making fun of Kirby, and I just couldn't do the wall jumps. I don't know if it's because I was playing on keyboard, and maybe it would have been easier if I had a controller back then. But I couldn't get the wall jumps to work. I couldn't get him to stick to the wall. I couldn't get him to jump properly. So I just like, oh, well, I guess this is the end.
yeah, I watched the playthrough of it. I'm just like, this guy has had to have worked his ass off to even make it like this.
Hmm. But no, that game is just openly unfair. Like it just trolls you to make you die. It's like you'll jump to a ledge and it'll move just as you're about to land on it. And so next time you've got to be okay, it's going to move. I have to jump over it and then I'll land on it when it actually moves. It's so much bullshit in that game, but it is so much fun to watch people that aren't you play it because it's brutal to play yourself, but
It's fun. It is fun.
it is.
But yeah, like if you get mad, don't play that game. Like,
And one of the funniest things I ever saw with that game, some guy essentially stole it. He went to what was the Steam Greenlight back in the day that was still around, and just uploaded "I Want to Be the Guy" to Steam Greenlight as if it was his own game. And then the guy who did make it's like, well, I'm not going to do anything, but I guarantee that Nintendo, Konami, Capcom, and all these other companies are going to sue the ever living shit out of you if you publish this game. And suddenly it got removed. I just love the fact that the guy who made the game was like, I'm not even going to do anything. I'll let the people with the expensive lawyers rip you apart.
Right.
oh yeah, PayPal did put the $2,500 penalty back.
Actually, they never removed it. They pretended it was an accident, but if anything, they removed the misinformation fine, but the hateful conduct was there from the start and never went away.
Yeah.
That's what people rediscovered is like, hey, they said they got rid of it, and it's still here. So yeah, they didn't add it back; they just never removed it.
Terrible.
I closed my account. The first time the $2,500 fine thing occurred, it was like cancel. Yeah, I don't use PayPal anyway. I'm not going to use it now. I'm going to just make sure they don't have access to $2,500 of my own money. Because I don't have that kind of money just lying around for them to steal.
Yeah. I do. I found this thing at my wife's work where you can make, you can press stuff to a shirt for your own decorations.
Okay.
And I was like, oh, I could make my own logo and put that on there, and I don't even need to go through Teespring or whatever. If I wanted to go that route.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I would just, make my own stuff, and that I don't have to sell it to anyone. I can just give it.
Yes.
That way, I can skirt the
Copyright.
copyrights. Yeah.
Just don't do a bearing. Just don't do a bearing. That's all I ask.
No.
But that was so funny that like they went after Bearing for the copyright thing. Meanwhile, Chrisiosity has a painting, a Liechtenstein, as her profile picture, and she just like mysteriously changed it right around the time that they started going after Bearing.
Yeah. see
Yeah.
where.
Or when they said, "What's the deal with you people in skulls?" Meanwhile, Sean from Sean and Jen on their side has a skull as their logo. It's like
Yeah.
you're not doing good at avoiding the hypocrisy here.
And then I was watching. Oh God, what the hell's his name? The lawyer
Steve.
guy.
Was it Ricada Viva Fry?
No, he's the lefty lawyer.
Oh, legal.
Legal, yeah. He's like, yeah, and we helped H Bomber guy with a defamation suit, and I'm just like, oh, the guy who probably put himself in that situation to where he would be getting a defamation suit. It's like, maybe if he wasn't such a moron, I wouldn't have to be in that situation to begin with.
So
I gotta see if I can find that picture.
Thierry is saying, is Christy Splinter still around? I haven't heard of anything from Christy in ages. I'm sure she's still floating around the internet somewhere doing her thing, but she is not the focus of attention like she was, say, 5 years ago.
Let's see here.
And Spud says, why was it called Sean and Jen? Whoever heard from Jen? Jen is a real person. I was surprised too. If you go on Twitter, I believe Death's Cool or something like that. One of those edgy names. Jen from Sean and Jen is on Twitter. She's no better than Sean is.
There's a picture that I made because Mr. Yes, for he sometimes occasionally jumps in the chat here. We were talking with I was talking with Camel in the Discord, and he goes, "Oh, I thought you were like muscular," and Camel's like, "No, I'm just a fat guy." Like,
Yeah.
he's not like overly sized, but he's not as muscular as I guess he was putting out there. And I made a picture of Camel's head on Alex Louise Armstrong's body and sent it to Camel. For those of you who know the reference, I'll leave that to your imagination. I have it somewhere. I just don't have it with me now, but it's floating around somewhere, and I'm gonna find it, and it's hilarious. And I will put that on a shirt, and I'll send it to Camel myself.
Nice. Here is saying that Christie's crusade against Bering was epic. I miss the days when that was like the subject of every YouTube video was like Christy Winters and Steve Shives and Kevin Logan. Those were fun days. I think we need a resurgence. We need those idiots to come back and entertain us.
Yeah.
Was there like the Motivator Opinions and Michael Rowlands? Who else was in that idiot group?
Let's see.
Chrisiosity, I guess. She wasn't really part of it, but Hammer's friend Claudia, aka Ranting Feminist, she was associated with them. Oh, Lacey Green, yeah, there's another one. There was that Milo Stewart. Was that her name?
Yeah, sure.
Something like that. Milo someone.
I had a laughing witch when her spat with Thunderfoot.
That too, yeah. Oh god, I forgot all about Thunderfoot because I used to like him when he was making fun of Sarkeesian, but then he kind of went after Sargon and everyone turned on him.
Well, and it's not like he even went after him. He just like they're from opposite political spectrums.
Yeah, I think the whole fight was over Brexit.
Yeah.
Like Sargon was pro Brexit, and Thunderfoot was pro EU. And but like, but I think what happened was Thunderfoot made a video on Sargon, and completely took Sargon out of context. And then when pressed, he says, I just made the same video I always make, which kind of exposed that he was doing the same thing to Anita. Like, you don't even need to take Anita out of context, but apparently he was. Um, and he kind of gave himself up by admitting that the way he made the Sargon video was his usual bit practice.
Mm-hmm.
So I think he lost a lot of fans over that too.
And I think he just went back to the science stuff, and the ones who were there for the politics just kind of waned off.
Yeah.
I preferred his science stuff anyway.
I just never liked him. Like I liked him because he was making fun of Anita, but like there were a million people making fun of Anita Sarkeesian.
Yeah.
I didn't need it to be Thunderfoot specifically who made fun of her. Though, I will give Thunderfoot credit for one thing. It's because of him I know the song "Beta as Fuck" by Jonathan Mann and Peter Coffin.
Yeah.
And that is a brilliant song. I don't know why they made that song, which basically insults themselves, but God bless them, they did good.
And I remember you showed me that video, and I'm like as the video ends, I'm like, are they gonna make out, or like what's going on here?
Yep.
Like they just kind of stare at each other blissfully, and it's like, you guys want the room? Because this it's getting awkward in here.
And yeah, I mean, that Jonathan Mann guy, apparently he made a song a day. Like every single day he wrote a new song. And I think that's the only one that anyone actually knows or cares about is the Beta as Fuck one. Because Thunderfoot made it famous by clipping the full Macintosh segment in all of these videos. Apparently,
I'm gonna have to go digging for the video or for the picture.
Going after Medica was fucking stupid. Who was it that went after Medica? Was that Sargon or Thunderfoot? Oh, Sargon attacked Medica. Okay, yeah, don't attack Medica. That's a dumb thing to do.
Yeah, no, that's no.
I don't even like Medica. I've only seen his that guy with the glasses videos. That's it. That's the only thing I've seen of his work. And it's like I have no desire to see any more. Hey, Sanguine.
Good evening. How goes?
Not too bad. How's your day going?
Good to hear. Pretty good. Just finished a.
He comes in and now his internet crashes.
I guess so. He just went silent.
Just finished A, and tomorrow he'll start on B.
That makes sense.
Well, I mean, it's only natural,
Right? Before you know it, he'll be on Z.
Oh, you mean Z?
No, I'm talking about the letter, not the gender.
I answered Spud Gun's question for you.
That's De La Haye's Spud Gun.
I like Terry's answer better.
And there he goes.
Um, Thanks, Terry. Can you narrow it down some?
What? That wasn't good enough? How many Canadian jackasses do you know? Don't answer that. That wasn't a real question.
It's there is one time I will say Z and not Z, and that is because there is a board game reviewer whose name is Z Garcia, and that is spelt Zee. So there is no way to pronounce that other than Z. So he is
Zeddy?
Z Garcia.
Zeddy.
Everything else is Z.
Zeddy Garcia?
Zeddy Garcia.
Although if he was going to go that route, he should have gone Zeddy Vedder.
I mean, if he had spelt his name Zed, then sure, that would be Z. But he went
Zed.
Zed.
He's edited.
It's no, so he is a Z. Everything else is a Z. And I know you disagree, but even Dragon Ball is a Z. It's Dragon Ball Z.
Look, we can disagree all we want. Doesn't mean shit though.
And that's only because I never watched the show as a kid, and so I only ever saw it written down. And it's like, sure, that's Dragon Ball Z. What else would it be? So
Tune
in my head,
next
it's
time
been
on
Dragon Ball Z for
Dragon Ball Z.
It's been Dragon Ball Z for decades. I heard that apparently in the show they do pronounce it Z, but
Mm-hmm.
I mean that's just embarrassing for them that they got their own name wrong. I don't know what to tell you about that.
I could just as easily say that your guy doesn't know how to spell his own name. You realize
true.
this, right?
Yeah, but I mean,
It is far more embarrassing not to know how to spell your own name than to mispronounce your name.
that I'll give you that. That is true. It's
But I am
At-
going to have
At
to call
Spud Gun, I choose to be both.
and
What's that, Johnny?
I'm actually gonna call it.
okay.
I got some stuff I need to get done before.
You're just worried Sam was going to join again, aren't you?
Well, I was actually about to say that, and then Sangwayne jumped in, and now it's just going to be funny that he's going to try and come back in, and it's going to be over.
Fair enough. Let's go.
But yeah, we'll go for the parting thoughts. Terry.
I am fine with you calling him Zed Garcia. That doesn't bother me.
And I am fine with you calling it Dragon Ball Z or Z. That is fine with me, buddy.
Excellent.
We can always agree to disagree.
Yep.
Let's see if I can.
Um,
And,
also, we should probably shield the Rumble. Go follow us on Rumble if you would be so kind and haven't done so already. We are trying to get to 100 subscribers.
And Liz heading over there.
I love that Terry makes it seem like a request, but you guys, if you know what's good for you, you'll do it.
Just do it.
It's how Johnny can afford to replace the X's with actual numbers.
But as far as parting thoughts go, what do you got for us, Stella?
I just told you. I did what Terry did in reverse.
Yeah.
Try to keep up.
I mean, do you have anything good?
Do you?
Yeah, I do.
Let's
When
hear
were
it.
you planning on bringing it out? Terry and I have been carrying this entire stream.
I had some searching to do.
Look, you're not going to find it. If you haven't found it by now, you're not going to find it at all, all right?
Oh no, I found it. If you're ever gonna remake anything, don't do it with this. No, leave it alone. And with that, the zoo is closed. Enjoy that closing picture. Have a
Bye,
good night,
guys.
everyone.
Dude, that is the best